Hey guys, welcome back. And today we're talking about the ugly holiday decor. It's gotta get out of here. And I'm giving you my top 10 trends that have to be in the rearview mirror this year. Number 1 on my countdown is yard inflatables. Now, oh gosh, okay, what do I say about this? They're kind of not a designer look, guys. So if you want to do something that is designer, nix the inflatables. And I don't like them for another reason, which is that, you know, they're all puffy and sort of looking cartoonish, but the minute that you turn around, that engine goes out and you're left with an icky pile of plastic on your lawn. And you really don't want that to be your feature element for your outdoor decor. So, think about doing something a little bit simpler that's focused on your front door. Number 2 in my countdown is laser outdoor light shows. Now, again, your house is not in a club, and if you want your house to look sort of designery for Christmas, because I know you guys come to me for designer advice, then skip the laser lights this year, because the thing about them is that they don't focus your eye on anything specific and they look fakey. If you really want to do some outdoor lights, consider doing something sort of traditional with a single color, which is beautiful, or maybe it's right by your door or some trees. There's lots of pretty ways to do lights, and we'll talk more about that in some other top 10. So number 3 on my countdown is tinsel. Okay, stop right there at tinsel. There's no option on this one. A, it's really bad for the environment. B, it's a major mess to clean up if anybody's ever done this before. And C, if you want a kind of a cool retro look, I've got a lot of other options out there for you. Tinsel is a bad news bear, and we just need to let it go the way of the plastic packing peanuts or those grocery bags that you never know what to do with. Okay guys, number 4 on the gotta go list is bathroom holiday decor. Now, I don't know what's more unsettling about this image, that Santa's face is on a toilet lid, or that I feel like I can't escape a specific color and idea even when I'm in the bathroom. Okay, so let's just think about it this way. If you're wanting to kind of decorate for the holidays, you don't have to beat it up all the way into the bathroom. Focus your ideas on your lovely tree and maybe your public spaces. And if you do want to make a small sort of a designer statement in your bathroom that feels holiday, think about something like a lovely blooming amaryllis bulb in a pot, or maybe even a lovely white or pinkish red orchid in the bathroom. Keep it simple. No more Santa's on the toilet. That's not fair to him or us. Number 5 on my countdown sits clearly in the designer department, but it's the rainbow colored Christmas lights, especially outside. Guys, again, our houses don't want to really feel like a nightclub, and so rainbow lights tend to look a little bit like that. So if you want to do outdoor lights, keep it simple. Absolutely stick to one color. And if you want to do blue, that's fine. If you want to do an amber or a white, that's also fine. The rainbow is kind of visually confusing for people, and it doesn't necessarily say Christmas or the holidays. So pick a color and run with that one, and that'll be your best solution. Okay guys, number 6 on my countdown needs a little bit of qualifying. I, just like many of you out there, have been a Star Wars fan for years. Yes, geek alert, I do love the movies. But let's talk about this a minute. Darth Vader and Yoda are not Santa, okay? And on top of that, we should not be putting them as inflatables on our yard. Santa is Santa. Darth Vader's a bad guy. Yoda is a mystical being. So, I don't know. None of those work for a designer statement. If you want to nerd it out, go for it. But no, that trend is waning. If you want to do something lovely outside, keep your decor focused near your front door. And as you can see here, maybe do something with a fun red wreath. You could do a little reference to a Santa hat there, but no odd mythical creature underneath. Number 7 on my countdown is garish or silly garlands. So why do I say that? Because if you look as a designer at the origination of garlands, they were the simplest decor that we could put together on a tree. So they were often made of popcorn or maybe simple ribbon that somebody had laying around, maybe even some plain wooden beads or orange slices and fruit. That's all beautiful. But these icky loaded up garlands that have like all these plastic candy canes and multicolored lights and all the rest of that stuff, that is too much in a small space. So what you want to do is you want to keep your garlands simple and directed towards your design style statement, like I've shown you in this video on how to decorate your Christmas tree. Keep them simple and tied in with your design statement. Designer solution on the way. Number 8 on my countdown list is Christmas cars. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but I am not convinced if you stick a red nose on your minivan that it is actually Santa's sleigh, okay? And I don't think your kids are either. This should really go the way of the lift pink mustache, which has actually been in our rearview mirror for a couple of years. So maybe we cool it on the cartoon character cars and kind of focus our efforts on creating a designer statement in our homes. So number 9 on my countdown is spray on or fake snow. Now, here's the real problem with that, is that it's fine in areas of the planet that get a lot of snow. But if you're living in Florida and there's no snow on the ground, there's a real disconnect there. And so what you want to do is think about treating your windows in a more designer holiday way. So grab one of those candles that are the LED candles and put it on the windowsill. Oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful and so holiday and lovely, and done. You're done with your holiday decor for your windows. Okay guys, we're at number 10 on the Christmas trends that gotta go. And that is what I call the outdoor Christmas light explosion. Now, look at this house for a minute. So this is an example of somebody literally just putting every light they could conceive of on that front yard and on the house. And guys, what happens is it makes it a visual mess. You kind of don't, your eye doesn't know where to go. There's too many competing themes. It's really confusing visually. Or look at this one. This one's another kind of a hot mess from the standpoint that you don't know what's happening or where your eye wants to go, and it's just really overkill. And so what you want to do to get that sort of happier holiday designer statement is you want to edit. You want to streamline it down. You want to think, what's my theme? And then you want to add in according to that. Like for instance, this particular house has chosen plain white lights, and their theme is to just accentuate their bushes, trees, front door, and their eaves. Now, that's still a lot going on. There's a lot to clean up and put up and all the rest of that, but it's effective in its message, which feels holiday and designer and well thought out and is attractive enough that actually draws your eye towards it, as opposed to these other two that are so competing that you can't even visually figure out kind of what's going on. So remember, when you're doing your Christmas lights, pick a single theme and keep it edited just like you do with the rest of the stuff that goes on inside the house, and you'll be right on trend and rocking that designer statement for the holidays. So guys, this year for the holiday season, I'm giving you guys the gift of an updated version of the trees around the globe video that I did last year. And I know so many of you that saw it, loved it. I loved doing it. And so I've added to it a little bit this year. So that's my holiday gift to you. And I would be so appreciative as we move into 2022 to have you on board and with my YouTube family that I just love so much. And it's so wonderful to spend the holidays with you guys. Now, what I want you to do next is head over to this video, and I will see you next week. Happy holidays!